calling tonight for Governor Murphy to be more transparent. And as our Nick Medanis reports, the governor uses a 15-year-old law to hold back critical information on the coronavirus.
So, once again, I told you so, okay? This man has completely, he has eschewed anything that could be better or that could be good for the people of New Jersey, for Jersey's born and bred. And the elected officials that we're about to see are the exact same ones that bent over backwards and just allowed him to do it. Okay, because we can't even really put this on the regular New Jerseyan because regular New Jerseyans are everywhere else. Okay, I literally ran into more people from New Jersey and California than I have in New Jersey for a minute now. Okay, that's a joke. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's the political machine here has so much power, and they tax the hell out. Their answer is always just to tax and spend, tax and spend, tax and spend. And when Murphy came in 2017, actually in 2016-15, they laid the groundwork by throwing tons of money at the county coffers, right? Which brought him his favor. Our state is insanely corrupt. And the exact same people who we about to watch bitch about this are the exact same people who let it happen. Let's go.
That law says in times of emergency like this, the governor can keep secret certain emails, documents, medical information, stuff that normally would be available for public scrutiny. For a veteran Democrat, that's got to stop. This tonight from Senator Loretta Weinberg. Emergencies are not the time for darkness because darkness breeds skepticism, suspicion, and mistrust.
Okay, Loretta, here's the deal, darling. That's exactly what New Jersey's government has been since I was born, okay? Can we not sit here and pretend as if, oh my goodness, everybody just, all of the elected officials don't do everything in their power to stop Oprah requests from being released and maneuver and doing just anything to leave people completely blind about what's going on. It's one of the reasons Murphy was able to get the position in the first place is because, when you go and deal in Jersey politics, right, and you go to talk to people, most people get their marching orders from someone else. So it's like, I remember going around for Shavar Jeffries in Newark, and people are like, no, it is what it is. Like, like they don't play those games here on this plantation, okay? They go and rock with whoever their union boss, whoever their boss, whatever, however they're sitting there able to make their bread and be alright, that's who they go and rock with. So the second that they heard Murphy, particularly in Irvington, the second they heard Murphy, oh, it's Murphy? Okay, bet, this is who we're gonna go with. This is who we're running with. Despite the fact that the man he's from Massachusetts. He's not even one of us. He's not from here. Like, dude, you came in, and he came in under that same Obama guise, because that wing of the party, he was an ambassador for Obama all this time, and he's done tons to just put people in different positions throughout the state that it has nothing to do with the betterment of the quality of life for the New Jersey born and bred. It has everything to do with political favor and corruption and, putting agendas and plans into place. So let's keep going.
And mistrust. Her new bill would make this kind of information accessible with limited exceptions, and she's not alone in this.
Over the last 4.5 months, we haven't been governed. We've been ruled. We've been one-man ruled.
A crisis gives the governor power to make the state's biggest decisions on his own. He's been doing that almost 5 months to the tune of some 70 executive orders. If Governor Murphy wants to keep doing it, lawmakers say he's got to explain more. Republicans have been calling for months to subpoena witnesses for hearings. It's been done.
For Bitchute, nobody was killed. Nobody was hurt. And here we have 7,000 lost souls.
He's talking about nursing home deaths. Governor Murphy does routinely make himself available to the press, spending hours publicly going through data. But down to the local level, the numbers can be confusing.
It's not just confusing. It is just it's straight up. There's lies. It's purely manipulated. I did a video months back on Dr. Birx from the federal from the federal level saying how yeah we're going to be very liberal in how we add these up. Murphy throwing people in nursing homes, the infected in nursing homes really did a number on inflating the numbers and making it so it seemed as if, oh my goodness, this is some world-changing, life-changing event, and we have to do all these things, and we're following the science. And in reality, when you have a 99% survival rate of anything, it does not demand over 70 executive orders. And once again, I think that was Bramnick. They didn't put up my man's name, but I'm pretty sure that was John Bramnick, who I think his name is John. Either way, it's Bramnick who was speaking on what took place and how it's not comparable to Bridgegate, and I'm 100% behind that because one thing and the other thing is not the same. But the groundwork had been laid for this for a really long time, and instead of any checks and balances, and this comes from either side, all right? Because here in Jersey, no, there's only the green team, red team, blue team. It really does not matter. It's about the bread. It's about what the establishment wants, and the establishment saw that Christie was so unpopular that they could throw. I mean, the national establishment, the state establishment, just let it happen. All right, you got people who operate at the state level, your Norcrosses, your Singletons, your Rices. You got people at the state level, and we have a ton of people at that level who are as corrupt as all hell. And then you got the county and local levels, once again, corrupt as all hell. But the national establishment, the Obama-led national establishment, came in and said, "Nah, bro, we about to hip check all this shit, and we going to take it for ourselves." And they gave them the bread, so that they took the money. They were like, "Yeah, all right, this is great." Brannick, Guadagno, the red team sent Guadagno out there against Murphy because Christie had done such a terrible job that it was like it was just a walk in the park for the blue team and for Murphy, and they saw this coming a mile ahead. And unfortunately, the state folks didn't see it coming, and now it's biting everyone in the ass.
Speak for the entire mayor and council in Asbury Park when I say it's frustrating for us.
Frustrating that it's hard to trust the data. Just yesterday, she learned Asbury Park had a dozen new cases, a major jump that could cause the city to rethink policy. But when she pressed...
See, but that's the thing, and that's because once again we can sit here with a chick, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, well we have to you have to reset the data." I'm sorry, the data is a 99% survival rate. There's no more data to sit there and sparse through. If you have a 99% chance of surviving something, go about your life. All right, best of luck to you. Do push-ups, sit-ups, plenty of juice. Keep your immune system on point, and just go about your living. All of this has been nonsense from day one. From the jump, it has been nonsense. It has been overblown. And yet they're still saying here like, "Oh yeah, so we're gonna have to go back under because there was another slight jump, 15 people." And I know I sound callous when I say things like, "Oh, 15 people died." It is what it is, but it kind of is. That's reality. People die every day. But for some strange reason, we're supposed to treat this as if it has a greater chance of killing you than getting behind the wheel of a car or something like that. Come on, guys. Come on.
Health officials, she learned some of those cases go back to May.
Not only was I relieved, but I put numbers up today, and it was -5. So
wait, what do you...
No, probably like 15 years ago. Dope, like extra dope, like 15 years ago.
Right, which is also, you tell me.
Some cases can be misplaced or mislabeled. She gets it. This is unprecedented. She's not handing out blame, but
but that's the thing. They said that they're mislabeling cases. They told us from jump that with and because of, we're just gonna mix them all together. Like, they've been playing this game for way too long, and it's like at a certain point, a reasonable person would sit there and say, like, "Okay, can we cut it out?" But once again, guys, let's finish up. Here's a little blast, 10 seconds.
For a small town, a few cases here and there can lead to more economic pain.
More economic pain, as if having businesses shut down and those revenues cut and slashed. You got the mayor of Newark and Menendez and Booker all sitting there crying, and Murphy talking about, we need $20 billion, sir. But we ain't gonna cut spending. I mean, we gotta keep, our people making six figures a year. I mean, they gotta stay paid, right? Guys, this is so infuriating, because the exact same people who you'd like to think had the common sense, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't want to call it common sense because it's clearly uncommon, but just had the wherewithal to be like, hey, yeah, we can't just destroy our entire communities, like, to recognize what's on their shoulders, like the mayors, like the assembly folks, to see they all buckle and bent to this as is, and now they're sitting here complaining about the exact same issues that they've allowed to foster and turn into issues. It's infuriating. It really is. But with that being said, guys, all the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to get videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know, what do you guys think in the comments? I am tired. Like when everybody sits there and throws out the label, oh, Democrat, oh, Republican, oh, conservative, oh, liberal. I'm just like, yo, how much you getting paid? What's your cut of this? Particularly past a certain age, because Loretta Weinberg has been, she's been one of those Me Too. Oh my goodness, women are so objectified and treated and poorly treated here in New Jersey politics. But the deal is that, sweetheart, like, you, once again, you kill your own argument in that, first and foremost, because you've been an elected official here in the state for oh so long, as well as Nia Gill and all of the other ones that are sitting here. You've been in these positions. You've had this for the entirety of my life in many cases. So to sit here and complain now, it doesn't sit well with me. All right, like, it just can't sit well with me. But you may disagree, and that's what the comment section's for. Until the next one, guys.